So anyways, Lauren's going to be doing a craft today that I feel like this could be considered maker you material.
Yes.
Like this is kind of like the type of edge that we like to bring to those classes. So it's like a little bit more advanced, but this is not hard. And honestly, today's going to be a little bit more of an experiment.
It is going to be a lot of an experiment. I'm going to be 100% transparent with you all. I have not sublimated on cardstock yet. I attempted.
Yeah.
I had to fail. I attempted and failed. If you have watched the Dollar Tree video, I think it was like, I don't remember
Sublimating
the title.
Dollar Tree items or something.
Yeah, it was like trying out different Dollar Tree items. Y'all, that Dollar Tree cardstock, it's not it for sublimation. So we have two different brands of sublimation, or two different brands of glitter cardstock here that we're going to test out. I'm going to tell you, yes, it's great. I don't know. I think it's going to be fabulous.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be phenomenal. I'm excited to see it. And I'm also going to be getting into Canva today with you guys and showing you how you can utilize the repeating patterns that we have on our website.
Yes.
Which is huge.
Canva, repeating patterns, sublimation on cardstock. So lots of fun new techniques.
So what we have here on the table, we have two different brands of cardstock. So we have both of these are Ashley Falco glitter cardstock. These are the shed-free glitter cardstock. And we can go overhead. And I don't know, Sadie, can they tell the difference in the two? Not yet? Okay. Well, let's try to take it out of the packaging because one is going to be the way that it's listed on the Celebration Warehouse website is one is like the new, I bet you'll be able to tell here.
Oh, yeah.
One is going to be considered new white glitter, and one of them is the old white glitter. And I'm pretty sure this one right here is the old white glitter, and this is the new.
The new is a little bit more like razzle dazzle, you know?
Yes. Yes. So let me grab this one and open it up, and we'll look at the difference. Now, the other one that I have here, y'all, I'm keeping it in the bag. And let me tell you why I'm going to keep it in the bag. The last time I messed with that cardstock, I got a piece of glitter in my eye and had to take my contact out and put my glasses in that day. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I didn't know it was that cardstock.
It was because of that cardstock. So here is the old glitter cardstock, and here is the new. Oh, yeah. Look at the difference.
You can definitely tell. I don't know how it's translating on the screen, but from here in person, you can tell.
How's it translating on the screen, Sadie? So, but they're both shed-free.
Yes.
And I would think that this one would not be shed-free because it has like, you can feel the glitter more on this one. That's the thing is I can't say, I'm pretty sure it is shed-free. I would consider that shed-free. I could have gotten glitter from touching this bag.
Right. Other glitter cardstocks get on everything.
This one is for sure shed-free. It doesn't really even have it has a look of glitter, not the feel of glitter.
Yes.
If that makes sense. So we're going to sublimate both of these today. And then I'm literally not going to touch this until I'm ready to touch this. But this is the Hobby Lobby Expressions brand. No, this is Doodlebug Design. It's from Hobby Lobby. I'm literally using the bag to touch this because this glitter gets everywhere. But we're going to test it out, see how it does, and we'll figure it out.
So we've got two Ashley Falcos, just the new and the old white glitter, and then the Doodlebug from Hobby Lobby. And if y'all want to see the Dollar Tree test, I want to say it's like, can you actually sublimate these Dollar Tree items? And Lauren does like a bunch of Dollar Tree stuff, and that cardstock, the white glitter cardstock from Dollar Tree is in that video.
Yeah, and it just like, what happened was it has like a plastic covering on it, and it just like melted.
Oh.
Literally melted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to probably, and we can have our opinions at the end of it, but like, it's probably going to depend on the type of glitter that's on the cardstock, is what I would assume.
Yes. So as far as supplies, we have the 2 different brands, 3 different types. We're going to say new glitter, old glitter for Celebration Warehouse, and then the Hobby Lobby Doodlebug brand. And then we do have our sublimation printer. Today we're going to be using the Epson SureColor F170 series. I am going to be using 8.5 by 14 inch paper. And the reason I'm doing that is because these sheets of paper are 12 by 12 sheets of paper. So I just wanted to make sure like I cover everything. Obviously 8.5, it's gonna stop at a certain point, but I wanted to make sure that it covers all the way down to the bottom. So I'm gonna show you how you can size that in Canva so that you do get that 12 inches from top to bottom. And then, like I said, Sublimate, we're using the Epson SureColor F170 series. And then I have a heat source here. This is just the StarCraft heat press. You can actually, as long as your heat source covers your full sublimation paper, you can use a Cricut Easy Press. But we're going to be putting this on at 400 degrees. So I'm actually gonna bump this up. I've had it set for puff vinyl right now. So I'm going to set this to 400 degrees. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be in Canva and we're going to be working in Canva. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be printing on 8.5 by 14 paper, but I'm going to show you how you can size it to make sure that it is at least 8.5 by 12. So you can line it up if you are using a smaller printer. Now, if you're using a large format printer, you can just do 12 by 12 and you can print on 13 by 19 sheet of paper, which will fit the 12 by 12, okay? So with that being said, we're going to, I know it's low, we're just gonna have to go with it, buddy. Create a design. I always go down to custom size, and I always create either, I do it in inches, so changing this to inches, and I think I want to do 8.5 by 12, and then I'll show you how to change the paper size when we go to print it so that I know that I'm going to get all of the whole size. Now that I can use my keyboard, I'm just going to do this 8.5 by 12 inches, and then we're going to hit enter and we're going to create it. So now this is 8.5 by 12 inches. We know that we're going to print it on 8.5 by 14 paper, so you'll see where I go here, how I do that here in a minute. So we have our size created. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our Maker's Gonna Learn website, and I'm going to go to my cut files, and we are going to, I'm just going to search pattern. So then you're going to choose a pattern. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to say every single one, but most patterns on here, most of these patterns are going to be repeating patterns. So whether you are creating something for a holiday or a birthday or whatever, most of these patterns, if you want to make your own custom cardstock, like I said, are going to be repeating patterns. So the pattern that I want to use, I'm actually going to be using a Christmas pattern. Where did it go? It might be on the first page. I might have just skipped over it.
I know y'all think we're crazy, but we've been preparing Christmas crafts, so.
We have been. There it is. I'm going to be using this Christmas pattern, and the reason I'm going to be using this one is because I'm actually going to use this sublimated cardstock, if it works, for a project. So I'm going to unzip the file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Design Space, or here I am saying Design Space. We're not even in Design Space today. We're in Canva, okay? Back to Canva. We're going to go to Upload, and y'all, everything that I'm doing in Canva today can be done with the free version. I'm going to upload files. I'm going to go to my downloads. Actually, I'm just going to come down here to Finder because it didn't unzip perfectly. And I'm just going to drag and drop. Did you know you could drag and drop in Canva as well? Not just Design Space.
I love a drag and drop.
And now you can see that we have our beautiful pattern here on our page. Now I want my pattern to be a little bit smaller, like I want it to take up a lot of room. So I am going to size that down, and then from there, once I size that down, I'm going to duplicate it, okay? What I did, I just hit Command D on my keyboard. You can hit the little, you can hit this right here to duplicate, but once you duplicate it, you're going to bring it over there. And what I love about Canva is that it snaps everything into where it needs to go. So this one might be one where okay.
Well, and you can always stretch that, like stretch both those images to fill up, so the images will be larger.
Right. So if you don't want to try to, if it's not a repeating pattern, you can stretch it. You can see here, we'll zoom out. We can stretch it to fit there. That's still really, really cute.
I like that you can see what it is more
a lot
anyways.
better.
Yeah.
So you can do that. So let me show you another one that I know for sure is a repeating pattern back in our uploads. And this is the, this is like summer floral. This is one of our summer floral files, and I'm gonna zoom in so you all can see. So this one I am going to size down, pull it up here, and then I'm going to duplicate it. And this is what I love about if it is a repeating pattern, Canva just snaps it in there, and then look, beautiful. And then we're gonna duplicate it again, bring it over here, Canva will snap it where it needs to go, and then all you have to do is keep duplicating and putting them where they go. And see how that lines up perfectly there in the corner? Look at that.
Look at that.
So we'll actually print two. I'll print this one on one, and then I'll do the Christmas one.
I love this pattern so much. You can even like select 3 in a row and duplicate them all at the same time.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let me show you how to do that. So to select 3 in a row, just like Design Space, if you drag and drop and see our bounding box covers multiple layers, I can even select these 3 up here. And see how it's all selected, and let me zoom out. So all 6 of those are selected now, and you can duplicate them, bring them down, and snap it in.
Nice.
Which that was a little off. Let me try this again. There we go. Look.
Looky there.
How toot
that is really cute. I love that pattern.
So now I'm just gonna add a page. It's gonna be the same size, the 8.5 by 12, okay? And I'm going to come back over to my uploads, and I'm gonna grab my Christmas file. I'm gonna pull it up here. I'm gonna stretch it until it fits that side. I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'm gonna bring it down here. Actually, let's move this one up a little bit, like there. Perfect.
Cutesy.
So now we have 2 different patterns that we're gonna sub on 2 different pieces of glitter cardstock.
Yay.
Now, to print this, I'm going to click Share. We are going to download this. We are going to download it as a PNG. Once it downloads, it will open up, and then we're going to go to print. So down here, we have 2 different items in here. So we're going to print the flowers first. I'm going to go to File Print. We are using our Epson, where's it at? SureColor F170 series, okay? Now, we're not doing this on 8.5 by 11 paper. We are changing it to legal paper, which is 8.5 by 14. So now you can see that we have area up here and an area down here. So this will give us our true 12 inches from top to bottom. We want to print the entire image, okay? I'm going to go to our color matching. I want it to be on color sync. The reason I want it to be on color sync is because I want these exact same colors that you see on your preview. It does automatically mirror it for you. Perfect, love that. And then we're gonna go to print.
And the only reason it mirrors is because Lauren's using a sublimation printer.
Right.
So it's like made for sublimation, and it automatically mirrors your image when you print it, which is really nice.
Absolutely.
As long as you don't forget that it does that. But if you're using a sublimation printer, like when you've converted, you would just reflect the image in Canva, or from preview you could reflect the image horizontally.
Okay, so
I'm sure that makes sense.
We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again.
It was just like a test run.
It was
Test drive.
So we're gonna go back to print. We're going to change this. I had to put my mouse on there for a moment. We're doing legal paper because I am doing 8.5 by 14. We are doing the color sync because I have just discovered I like it the best. But now that I look at it, what do you think?
It's so hard to tell because it's so dull whenever. I say commit because I kind of like the colors that printed out anyways.
Okay.
Even though it's not as orange.
Yeah. And then we're going to I'm going to do 2 copies because I want to make this whole page.
You want to cover the whole 12 by 12. I want to cover
the whole page. So I'm going to do 2 copies of this and print it. And
if you've got a wide format printer, you could print on 13 by 19 and only have to print one, which
it would be so much easier to print on 13 by 19, but y'all, we're doing this together today, and we're just going to taper up, and I'm going to show you how we like to taper up sometimes.
Yeah, and also most people don't have the wide format. Most of y'all will have the smaller one, so.
Does anybody have any questions so far?
I haven't seen any. Everyone's really excited, though, like to see the results.
So while that is printing, I'm going to go ahead and get my butcher's paper ready because I know that I'm going to have an overhang. I mean, we still got a few minutes for that to print out.
Okay, I also want to be clear. You can use copy paper to sublimate, but only on certain materials, and typically it's textiles. So, I don't know. Do the colors look different? Mm-hmm. It might just be because we haven't used the printer in a hot minute. Oh, wowza. And also because one side is polymer coated and one side is...
Okay,
one side is sublimation paper and one side is, like, not.
I know.
We have used copy paper on textiles, like on T-shirts. It will not work on, like, mugs and tumblers and stuff. Like, it doesn't work that way. That's why I'm not sure if it would work on cardstock.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these the right way first. I'm going to grab some scissors. Oh.
What?
These are your scissors that you used the other day with those alcohol inks.
There ain't another pair there? Look, there's another pair.
There's a paper trimmer.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm just going to use a paper trimmer.
There's another pair of scissors right there, too, in that thing.
And I'm going to trim this off real quick.
Paper trimmer will come in good handy for this.
Oh, yes, buddy. Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Now, the only reason I'm trimming the top and the bottom, y'all, is because I don't think it will fit if I don't trim the top and the bottom, so I can get this side trimmed off. It would not have fit. Okay, so I'm just lining this up so that I can trim this side off of here. Just that little tiny side.
And y'all look so quiet in the comments today.
I know.
There's 140 people here.
I just trimmed the wrong dang side. I'm pretty sure. I sure as darn did. We'll just do it on this side, I guess.
There you go. Repeating pattern probs.
Well, that don't look like it repeats properly on that side, because it doesn't.
Oh.
It does not.
Heck fur.
That's because I didn't make it to be a repeating pattern on both sides, because I'm a dummy. Well,
it's okay.
We're just going to go with it like this then.
We can still test it. We can still test it. We're still going to test it too.
We're still going to use it. But I didn't make it to be a repeating pattern on the sides because I just wasn't thinking, y'all. I wasn't thinking.
It's that darn dead mouse and keyboard.
I know. It's that. It's a lot of things going on here. Once again, we have the sublimation sandwich, as you would. Butcher paper on the bottom. Glitter cardstock here with the glitter facing up. This is the old glitter cardstock, not the new. Sublimation paper face down, butcher paper on top. Okay? 400 degrees for 20 seconds. Here we go. On a medium pressure.
400?
400. It's what I had seen other places.
It's smoking.
Oh, God.
I was like, holy moly. Normally everything's at like 385. Did you let it go to 20 seconds?
I did let it go to 20 seconds. It did the same thing.
That the dollar store did?
That the Dollar Tree did.
Stop it.
It did the same thing. It's so hot.
Like it got melty? It melted the...
The glitter.
Okay, did it melt the sublimation paper to it? Oh, it's stinky.
It's not even glitter anymore.
Well, what's it look like under the paper? I'm dying to know.
We're gonna find out.
Or is it fused together?
I don't have much hope, just to be real honest.
It stinks. What in hee-haw tarnation? Okay, well, that's a no.
That's a no.
Maybe because it's the old. Maybe because it's the old.
Okay,
glitter.
I'm popping it down. I'm going down to 365, I think.
Okay, for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Sherry said 385. Lauren's gonna try 365 and see what happens.
Let's do 375. We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
We'll meet in the middle.
Should you put Teflon over it instead of Butcher's?
We
I feel like
try
it'll melt to the Teflon too, though.
I mean, I've got, I bought a brand new one. We've got one in here. We'll try a Teflon sheet.
Worth a shot.
I wanted this, so let me be clear, you guys. I wanted this to be more of a experimental live stream, which is why I didn't try it before, so that you all, number one, you love to see us mess up. So there's that. Number two, I wanted you to see the struggle of how we go through everything that we do, like when we do test things out.
Yes.
So just know that it's not just you that struggles.
This is like what we do before we come onto a live stream normally. We like test everything out 100 times and then we're like, okay,
and then we say what in hee-haw tarnation about 10,000 times?
Yes, to ourselves.
Okay, so this is the new glitter cardstock. This is the different one here.
The newbie.
I've put our, I'm not going to trim this one either. This is that floral pattern, the second piece that I just did. We are going to test this one out. This is the second Celebration Warehouse. Like I said, this is the new glitter. We're at 375 this time. Okay.
Lauren, what if you did it? What if you flipped and put the glitter down and the sublimation up? Because it's so thin. I feel like you're still going to get the right amount of heat and pressure. Am I crazy to think that? Mm-hmm.
I'll test it.
Just to like get less heat on the glitter. There's just so many different like elements that go into it, you know?
If that's the case and we're going to flip it down, I'm just going to use the butcher paper.
Yeah. Heather, your cardstock from Recollections, was it glitter cardstock or regular? I would love to know. Okay, you're doing 20 seconds again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous.
I'm nervy too.
It's
$3.75. It's not smoking.
Which I feel like is a good.
It's not stuck.
It's not stuck.
Oh, it's hot. It's not sublimated either.
Not at all. Did it do anything? It started to, so maybe 400.
Okay. Wait, let's just do this.
How many more are you going to do?
20 more seconds.
Okay, so we're doing 365 for 40 seconds.
I might do 15.
Okay, 35 seconds.
Nope. I'm going to do 20 more seconds.
Okay. It's got to feel right, you know. Was that 20? That was a fast 20.
That was it.
You put it back in right side up, though, didn't you?
I did.
And it didn't melt the glitter? Okay.
Okay. Look at that.
Is it sticking any? Would you just look at this? Just look at it.
Would you look at that?
Oh, that is cutie patootie.
Cutes patoots.
Okay, so for the new white,
it's the new white glitter cardstock from Celebration Warehouse.
365.
Okay.
For 40 seconds.
Yes, I know. I did 375.
Oh, you did 375.
375.
Okay.
40.
I'm taking notes.
Firm pressure. Yes.
Firm pressure.
Yes.
We might need to add this to a resource on the membership.
I still feel like it could have got a little more color, though, out of it. And maybe it's just the way that printed.
Yeah, it could be that. So,
I really like it, though.
Do we want to try the same temp and heat settings on the
old or the old one?
I would like to retry the old one on your new setting.
Okay. We're going to retry the old one. Okay. Yes, Annette, new white glitter cardstock from the Celebration Warehouse. I'm going to test the old one more time. And we're just going to go ahead and test it with this on the back of this ASA paper.
Yeah.
Since we're going to. Or is that too much testing?
Yeah, probably. It would mess with our experiment.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't actually work, then like.
Okay. So this time, just because they're already printed out, I'm going to do the Christmas.
Okay.
Unless this lines up, then I'm not going to do the Christmas, and I'm going to save it for...
And just reprint a flower or something.
Yeah. I don't think it lines up. It doesn't line up. It didn't line up to begin with.
I'm going to make sure you've linked the new glitter cardstock.
I did link the new glitter cardstock. I sure darn did. Sure darn did.
Okay.
So we're going to go back. If I can find my stuff.
Is it supposed to say new on the website?
It does under glitter cardstock basic colors. There's new and then there's old. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see it?
I clicked the link and it just took me to white glitter cardstock.
Okay, well let me go to the website. Let me just show you guys over here. Let's go to the Celebration Warehouse website.
Now I see the new white option available.
Celebrate, come on.
Bum, bum, bum. That song reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese. I think the one that's linked is the old one.
Celebration Warehouse, not website. Lauren, get a grip. Ugh. Warehouse.com. That's not right either.
Just Google Celebration Warehouse and it's like the first link.
Okay.
That's what I have to do every time. I don't know why.
High quality Celebration Warehouse.store.
Oh, .store.
.store.
Okay.
Duh.
My bad.
Lauren. Jesus. Okay. Glitter cardstock. Shades of Basic. Right here. White glitter cardstock. Original white. This is not the one.
Right? I don't know. I was confused because it says now offering like the new white. And I'm like, does that mean I need to go to the other link? I think it does. Like if it says new.
No. This says Sublimation white glitter cardstock. This is it.
Oh, it even says
Sublimation white glitter cardstock.
Y'all
this is
bet
it.
that this old one will not sublimate. When we try it again, it's not going to work.
Bet.
It's not going to work.
Okay. That's why it says sublimation on it for a reason.
Yeah, I'm just not having good a feeling about it. So this is the old one that we tried first.
That
did not work. We're going to retry it again with the new heat setting.
And this is why we do this, is because I was confused just as much about it as you all would have been, I'm sure. So I bought them both. And this is why I didn't test them, because I wanted y'all to see us fail.
Yeah.
You know, I only do this because I love you.
I love a good failure.
Well, let me tell you, I'm the biggest one of all. Okay. $3.75 for 20 seconds. Who wants to take bets?
It's not going to work.
How much you betting today?
I'll bet if it works, I'll buy lunch tomorrow for me, you, and Sadie.
Buddy, it better work.
I don't think it's going to work. You think it's going to work?
No, I don't.
I knew that you were just going to say that. I just don't have faith. Are you doing it for 40 seconds?
I'm doing it for 20.
And then checking it?
And then checking it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's going to be so stinky. It stinks so bad. It's already stuck. Look, it's already stuck.
So this is Dollar Tree glitter cardstock.
Yeah. It must
go overhead before I pull this off. Are you there? Oh, snap.
So not all glitter cardstocks are created equal for sublimation. Just know that.
Yeah, so this is not it, sis. Not it. This is exactly what the Dollar Tree did. The Dollar Tree glitter cardstock did, so.
Oh, no. So make sure that y'all buy the new glitter cardstock.
It says sublimation white glitter cardstock.
Yes, it's made for sublimation.
Okay, so now that was a fail, let me print out. What else are we gonna print out? We'll just print out the same flower to do the Hobby Lobby glitter cardstock.
You can't use the rest of your Christmas paper over there?
I want to use it for the new because I
want to use
it for my project.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I saw we.
It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna pop this flower back up, and I'm actually gonna do it on the Epson color controls this time. So same thing. We're going to U.S. Legal. This is 8.5 by 14 paper. I'm actually gonna keep it on the Epson color controls just because I want to see what the colors come out with this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be more true.
Okay. So we're gonna print this, and then we're gonna test out this. I don't know what I want to call this.
Hazard
of
glitter hazard paper.
Glitter hazard paper. That's it. Glitter hazard paper.
Hobby Lobby glitter hazard paper.
It's not that bad. It just is that bad.
Lauren's had some trauma on her eyeballs this summer.
I've had some trauma on my body this summer.
I know. What in the world is happening?
I don't know. This is the Lauren summer of trauma. That's
all
for
bodies
sure.
of water. Everything's surrounded by bodies
Lauren
of water.
just has to stay away from bodies of water, I guess.
Yes.
But that's where I live in the summer.
I know.
So let's just talk about this. I started out this summer, I had the most horrific eye infection, period. It was like
switching from eye to eye.
Yeah, like when I'm so glad that I didn't have to be on a live. Like, wow, how did I get by with that?
We weren't live streaming twice a week.
Anyway, like one was swollen shut. Like one of my eyes was swollen shut. And this was at the beginning of summer. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so dealt with that. Then I've been sick on and off all summer. And then the river really got me this weekend. It just absolutely demolished my leg. So
it tried to take you in.
It did. It tried to take me in.
That is dark.
I know. That green is real dark.
Holy moly. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
So this is Hoblob
glitter cardstock. And we are going to line it up, taper down, and then we're going to sub it at the same temperature $3.75 for, we'll start with 20. Check her out. And then if we have to go back longer, we will.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm nervous.
I'm a little nervy. I'm going to have to get a new sheet of butcher paper.
Taking votes. If you think that it's going to work, say it's going to work. If it's not going to work, say it's going to fail. What?
I just popped that in there with my cut toe.
I thought you were trying to play the banjo.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No. I just kicked the butcher paper with my cut toe.
Oh no.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So we're taking bets.
I think it's not gonna work.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to be a pessimist. Just do it.
$5 it will.
Okay. You're just being the antagonist in this live stream. Fail.
That was
20 seconds.
y'all.
It's brown.
It's worse.
It's brown.
Ah! What is up with that? Hold on. I just need to bring this over here.
That was only for 20 seconds.
This was for 20 seconds.
What did it do to the butcher's paper?
Is that like grease?
It's like wet.
That smells like grease. That smells like
weird.
straight up grease.
It looks like grease on the paper even.
That's grease.
Let me smell it.
That is grease.
Oh no.
Oh. That's a no. And that's disgusting.
The colors are very pretty though. I think that you should keep the print settings.
Keep that print setting,
Yeah.
but for the, okay. So as we can see, not all glitter cardstock is made equal. Mm-hmm. Not all glitter cardstock is made equal. So we're just gonna toss this aside and we're gonna go one more time with the actual sublimation glitter from Celebration Warehouse. Annabelle, I don't even think that it needs less time. No, I was not saying to begin with. Never have been. Never will be.
I mean, we even lowered the heat.
We lowered the heat to 375. And you can see if we go overhead, less time is not even going to give you, like, it's not going to sublimate right.
It won't get all the color onto it.
No.
Yeah, that's a that's a hard no for us.
Yeah, okay. That's not, I'm not touching that stuff either. In the floor.
Okay, so we're back to the sublimation glitter.
Back to the Celebration Warehouse sublimation glitter cardstock, okay? Now, we're going to try this one more time. We're going to taper down. You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to test one more time. One more thing.
Okay. Oh, Condi spray is out, people.
Why?
What?
Oh, it's out. I thought
No,
you meant
I'm
like
not
it's
saying
out.
it's out to play.
Yeah.
This is the sublimation spray that we use to, like, instead of tape, it's tacky, but then it just dissolves when you sublimate. So it's really handy for stuff like this, I think.
I don't think I got that lined up right. But she close enough.
I'm going to find the link for that.
She close enough. We're going to test it.
Test her out.
We're not going to kick the butcher's paper this time either. Okay, $3.75. We're going to start with
$3.75 for 20 seconds.
Yeah. We're going to start with 20. And see where we go.
My link was too long. I'm making a short link, so it'll let me. This is Condi. This is such a long name. What does it even mean? Dye Trans Pro Spray 2.
Okay, first of all, do you see the remnants of that glitter cardstock up here from, it's not from this one.
Yeah, from the last one. We're suing.
What in the world?
Did it work?
I mean, it worked, but like there's something on there. Something pink. I don't know if it's from the last.
It might have been from the last one. That looks pretty though with Christmas.
I don't like the colors.
That you printed that with Color Sync, didn't you?
Yeah.
So need to print it not on Color Sync.
Let's try it.
For show.
For show, for show. Legal. There. We're gonna make, no, not default settings. Legal. And we're cutting it, we're doing it on color controls. Print.
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 I'm wondering if just sublimating on paper, like it's better to do the non-Color Sync option.
I think it's gonna be. I really think it's gonna be.
Because when you're sublimating on clothing, Color Sync always looks better. Or like on textiles.
Yes, the Color Sync looks better on textiles. I bet for like rigid surfaces,
the non-Color Sync is better.
So we're just gonna get this off the table. Beautiful glitter cardstock, not for sublimation.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're trying the one that we printed on the wrong side of the sublimation paper. We're gonna try to sublimate it and see what happens.
Okay, so this is one, I printed this on the wrong side of the sublimation, the A-sub sublimation paper. I told April that I was going to test it out, and so I definitely am, on this little strip of glitter sublimation card, or this glitter cardstock. We'll just leave it right there this way, and then I'll just change out that. I'll change that out here in a little bit. Let's taper down, I guess.
The Condi spray, I wonder if the Condi spray made your thing pink.
Could have. I wouldn't think so, though.
I wouldn't either. But that was like the only different variable.
I know. That looks like a pretty good piece to test her out.
I feel like we're on Dexter's Laboratory. That was the only separate variable that you used in that experiment. And it will.
Okay, so this was the one we printed on the wrong side of the... Well, buddy, it sublimated on that butcher's paper.
Did it?
Sure darn did. Look at there. It's not as bright, but it did it.
Oh, yeah, it did.
And it's not as even.
Okay.
I'll say that. But I don't see the A-sub anywhere.
That's good. That was kind of what I was thinking. Like that the A-sub would which obviously the A-sub's printed in inkjet ink.
Right.
So it wouldn't sublimate because it's not.
But I wonder if I would have left it in there longer if the colors would have been deeper.
Maybe. You did 20 seconds?
I did do 20 seconds. Maybe I should have done 40.
Maybe.
Or 35.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to try, this is the last one we're going to try today. Okay? Last one. And this is Sublimation Glitter Cardstock from Celebration Warehouse. This is the Christmas file that we created in Canva, printed on our SureColor F170 series, and this is with the color controls. So that means it's going to be darker.
So not using the Color Sync.
Not using Color Sync.
Yes.
Did not use Color Sync on this one.
Which we're thinking is just a little bit better on the cardstock, on the glitter cardstock. Normally you'll hear us like
Preach, do Color Sync.
Yeah, we normally like the Color Sync, but we haven't ever sublimated on glitter cardstock, so.
And I think I'm going to do this one. I truly think I'm going to do this one for 30, not 20.
Okay.
Because I think that it's going to give us a better payout as far as color goes.
Yeah.
So.
You have to find like the happy medium with sublimation. Like you can't do it too little, you can't do it too much.
We're going to put this guy on, actually, you know what, we're just going to get a whole new sheet because I think that this is going to be the it.
This will be the one that you use for your project.
I think the lower temp, not 400, is better. I think 375 is a great place to be at for sublimating on cardstock. and we're gonna do 30 seconds.
Okay.
Too much.
Too much pressure?
Yep. Perfect. Okay.
Okay, this was 30 seconds at 375.
30 seconds at 375. I think this is gonna be it, y'all. I think it's gonna be it.
I thought you were liking it.
I'm not liking it. Actually, I do kind of like it.
Ooh, yeah. Let me see it. Is it burnty or is the white just giving a yellow reflection? No, it's not. Not now that you hold it like that. No, that looks good.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I like when I first pulled it off, I was kind of like,
I know. Okay, so consensus is Ashley Falco sublimatable white glitter cardstock linked below.
yes.
You're gonna cook it at 375 for 30 seconds, and you're gonna print it on the non-color sync. What do you keep saying it's called? Just the color, whatever don't select color sync, just do the other option. There's only 2 options.
April said that Ashley says 400, and it might be that hers works better 400 at 30. It might be her heat press.
Yeah.
Could be a lot different than ours.
Because we tried 400 and it was just a little, which we did try on the old.
I tried on the old, not the new. But I think the 375 at 30 worked great.
I feel like it would burn the crap out of that if you did it at 400 for 30 seconds.
It would be close.
It would get a little crispy.
It would get crispy.
So you got to remember, and we say this with sublimation, all heat presses are not created equal. And so you have to test. You have to test yours and make sure that, like, because your heat settings may not be exact. Even with like puff vinyl and stuff, we talk about this because it's just everybody's different.
And while we're speaking of that, puff vinyl, I've seen a lot of people in our membership that have asked questions about that. You really, truly do have to play around with your heat press settings.